Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Guitar of the Day. I'm your host, Michael Lemo. So it's another Flat Top Friday. What's going on, Jen?
What's up? What's up?
No. How's it already Flat Top Friday again?
I don't know. We had such a good time yesterday, by the way, at Jason's.
Oh my god. Jason Sine. First of all, he played a Guitar of the Day guitar. He played the light up brick, where we shut the lights off, and he killed it.
Yeah.
He broke a string, in a way, thank God, because then in comes the Rick show, and he's flicking the light, and then finally it goes off, and it was awesome.
Really cool.
And then he had his 1960 Les Paul. Just mind-blowing. The burst was just crazy on that guitar. But he sounded great. Every member was right on. And just a great show, and thank you for having us out. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have a Norm show at that venue one time.
Oh,
never know.
Maybe you should play there.
I do need to start playing shows. That's a good point.
I told you. I'll get you shows, don't worry.
Alright, Jen's going to get me shows, then I can meet you guys.
Yes.
But other than that, you know, today we have a really special guitar. Really insane. So we're going to have somebody special explain it to us, because he really knows what's going on. Joel Whitehead has been here for 10 years, and he can build a guitar from scratch. He can tell you anything about him, and he's a real backbone of this store. So come on in, Joel. What's up, Joel?
Hey.
So this is Joel. He does all the repairs here and works with John. Obviously, John's here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Joel can do anything. It's pretty insane. So he's going to run us through this guitar, because you worked on it a bit too, right?
I did.
Cool.
So
come on back.
Do it.
Let's do it. So this, you want to get those latches?
Yeah. I'll get the back. You get the.
Okay. Oh boy. Come on, Joel.
Come on, man.
All right. You get the hard one.
All right.
Okay. It's a 1941 Gibson J-100.
Cool. Oh, cool. That's good.
All right. Let's make sure she's okay. I'm gonna hold her. So what can you tell us, Joel?
So what I can tell you is, when Norm bought the instrument, it had lacquer all over the fingerboard, and it had just insanely shaved down frets. And it had the original bridge on it, but the original bridge, I have it here, was split in half, and it had holes galore in it.
Oh, wow.
If you notice, you can take a look there. I mean, it looks intact, but it is held together just to, mainly just to copy this bridge right here that I made for it. Cool. So that being said, I made that on it, reset the neck, and I refretted the instrument. And I really love the fret wire that I use. It's a little bit taller than like a standard kind of fret wire that you would put on this, opposed to being like a 6105, which some people might put on a acoustic guitar like this. This is kind of staying in the standard size of what they would have used back in the 40s, but just a little bit taller crown on it, which is really cool. That and a new nut.
Let's pick it up.
Yeah. Why don't you
show them the headstock too. Look at this inlay. Unbelievable. So flip it around too.
It's really a Canon. I mean, the guitar.
Yeah, the guitar, it sounds unbelievable.
It's really unbelievable.
Definitely top. I would say 2 or 3 acoustic guitars I've played in my life, and I've been playing a lot now, and this thing is just, that's the tone.
Norm had one more of these, and it was about, I think, 6 or 7 years ago, and it was really similar to this, and it sounded unreal, and he sold it, and I'm like, wow, it would be really cool to get another one of those in and restore it just like I did the first one. And sure enough, anything can happen at Norm's.
Yeah,
just
that's true.
Walks in, so
and there it is.
With the original case too. So it really came out great, and I totally dig it. I hope you guys dig it too.
Yeah.
So
no, and what's really crazy about it too is that neck. You can play any chord on this guitar. Where I feel like with like some Martins and a lot of acoustics in general, you have a hard time. That's why people stay up in this register and play their A, G, and you know. But man, you can do any bar chord, which we'll show out there, and any chord that's kind of extensive. So it's pretty amazing. And Joel's been working on really guitars like this for a long time. So I can guarantee you that this is ready to go. And it's not something you're going to have to fight with, because vintage guitars, they're old. And you know, they do need some love. So this one has already been taken care of, and it's ready to go. So
it's cool when you put work into them also. Sometimes it's age. It's like, what are you going to look like when you're 80 years old? You know, there's going to be some scratches and dings and dents. But when you really put the work into them and do all this work to it, like you feel the guitar come alive again, what it once was when the person first owned it, coming from the factory, opposed to all the crazy stuff and idiosyncrasies that come with it over time. But it really came out good. Again, I know I'm repeating myself.
No. Thank you so much, Joel. And so we're going to take this out front and see what we can do here. And I guarantee you guys will probably, unless it's on my half, if I don't play that great, but you're going to be impressed. This thing sounds amazing. So let's go out front and see what we can do here.
Cool.
Alright, we're out front, and it is my pleasure to be playing this 1941 Gibson J-100, one of the best acoustics I've ever heard and ever played in my life. And I played a lot of them so that says a lot to me. This first piece is something I've been working on for a little bit now, inspired by all these chords I'm getting from Wes Montgomery. So we're going to start off with the thumb. It's a mellow sound, and I'm working on it, but check it out. Cool. Now we're going to use the pick. This is also an original that I got kind of inspired by Jeff Buckley. Here we go.
Keep going, keep going.
Now a little picking, finger picking. More like pick picking. There you have it. The 1941 Gibson J-100. We want to thank you guys for watching these episodes, and we want to remind you that this is a place where the guitars are the real stars. And we want to thank you, and keep watching Norman Rare Guitars, and also on YouTube and Facebook. We will see you tomorrow for a special Straturday.
Ooh.
See you
Really?
soon.
Oh, okay. Bye.